My name is Ibrahim Mujtaba, an IT and development enthusiast from Africa. Well, this Transform NG was initiated with a very clear objective, which is to bridge the evident implementation gap as experienced by most micro enterprises. Part of our focus is to provide value addition through human capital, tracking MSMEs for progress, and then we further aggregate that across the subsectors to have a real-time repository of high-performing MSMEs. That's our ultimate target. The federal government of Nigeria has been initiating different laudable programs that targets the MSMEs. And according to statistics by Smeden, we have 30 million micro enterprises registered. And these 30 million micro enterprises provides almost, some say 85, some say 95% of the job in the country, and they also contribute for 8% of the GDP. But there seems to be a huge implementation gap because so many people are still out there looking for jobs. So that's what informed us to bridge that gap so that we have high performing MSMEs, so that we have more jobs, growth and prosperity, better economy, generally digital inclusion.
My name is Paul Awoyale. I'm a media consultant, done consultancy for the World Bank, EU and other multilateral organizations. I'm a resource person and we're the organizer of this Transform micro digital inclusion project for micro scale industry and other emerging markets. The concept is that with everything that you do, the world is now a global village. Communication has bridged the gap, and any business worth its salt must digitize, and that's why we have to bring in businesses to attend this workshop so that they can imbibe the culture of developing their business to suit their client base. Once this is done, we are putting them on the track of expand their clients and customer base with a view of trying to make sure their company and their enterprises grow, and to make it viable according to best practices and international standards. So that's the concept of the training.
I'm Mary Makojola. I am a voice and speech expert. I'm part of this BIS Transform Technical Working Group, and my role here is the educational consultant on how to mentor all delegates on boards on how to move their business to the next level.
Okay, hi, my name is Salma Abdusalam. I am a brand strategist and media consultant, and today I'm one of the facilitators at the BIS Transform 2-day workshop for MSMEs.
Well, actually, we got a good response from all quarters, government representatives, successful entrepreneurs, as well as aspiring entrepreneurs. They came from all far and near to find out what is in there for them to be digitally included. And we have one clear objective, which is to put theory into practice, walking the talk, so that we have action points and a target, so that we'll be able to achieve some certain baseline and score ourselves whether we've really achieved or implemented or changed from where we are coming from. We already reminded ourselves to quit all the bad behaviors of resisting anything digital. And so far, as a pilot, we will be able to see significantly there has been a good response, but we are going to follow it up through virtual means, and we are going to also set up MSME social media app where there's going to be a real-time support to not just the pilot but teaming entrepreneurs. That's our scalability and sustainability plan.
This workshop is actually so important to every small-scale business owner, and as well a potential one for that fact. It's a platform where we all learn that digital is important in whatever we do as a business, as a problem solver. This, with the new era we are now, as a new environment, it shows that we all need to include digital into our businesses in order to get closer to our clients or to our end users. We don't actually need to meet our clients one-to-one before we can let them get what we sell or the services we render. But with the help of digital tools, or including digital into your businesses, it tells you that, it helps you rather, that wherever you might be, your location, you can actually have link with your end users, with your potential clients. We have lots of apps that can help us get to this, achieve this rather. It helps us to achieve this. And with the help of the BIS Transform, it has been a tremendous medium for those who can actually operate on this new digital system we have now. So the BIS Transfer team, which are the technical working group, as fused with an expert, lots of experts that helps in educating all these business owners on how to get this done.
What challenges are part of what we do normally? Whatever we're doing, we have to have challenges. So we're there to solve those challenges, understand them, so that we adjust to do it better. It's part of any process that you can think of, not just organizing the workshop. It's a part of a daily process. But specifically, if I'm to talk about within the scope of this project, I'll say technical support. We lack the technical able hands that are on ground. It's a little bit, I won't say so enormous, but what needs to be done, it's so much that we need more hands. So we need to train more people. That's another area we've identified. Okay, we already have our objectives, we know our text. So now part of a challenge that we are currently experiencing is training people or having the able hands to be able to help us deliver a similar or a similar goal.
The idea behind today's workshop is to be able to help MSMEs reposition themselves in a world that is changing right now in terms of technology.
Absolutely. That's why we're going to follow them up. We're not going to leave them just go without implementation. They have to put theory to practice of what all the action points. We're going to follow them up wherever they are, and those that were not able to implement, we find out where are the challenges, and we devise different means, either virtually or in person, to ensure that at least they've been transformed digitally.
Yes, we're going to actually build up on this training. This training is just like an introduction, and they have a proper understanding of what micro digital inclusion is all about now. In the next series of training that we're going to do, we're going to make sure that we expose them to emerging markets all over the world. That with your digital, your equipment, your website, all the social media, that means you have a shop. It's a one-stop shop where you can access customer and clients all over the world. People do things online. You don't have to have a physical shop. All you do is that with this training, with the social media and with the websites that will be developed for you, that means sky is the limit. You can actually now see how you can go into the market and get clients from all over the world. That is the basic thing we are trying to do to make sure that if you realize, Nigeria is a country where we produce very little and import so many things. And the only way to develop our local economy is to make sure that we encourage the small-scale SMEs and other businesses to grow. Because the danger is that immediately you depend on, you have a kind of import-dependent economy. It's not good for your own local economy. We have a kind of consumption economy here where we import so little, but we import a lot of things. If you importing a lot of materials that can be manufactured here, and you are not patronizing the local industry here, what you are doing is that you are exporting employment, you are exporting unemployment and importing unemployment. So that's the basic thing. Because if you allow the industry in the country here to grow, then definitely it will boost your own local economy and it will empower the people too. But if you depend on too much of importation, that means the jobs that can be done here, you are exporting it to where you are importing all those material. So it's a very good aspect and it's a very good training. And the training is well accepted, all encompassing, and I'm sure next time we have any training along this line or in other sector, the turnout will be very, very, very impressive.
Every delegate that comes on board for BizTransform to help them push their business to the next level, they definitely will achieve their aim of being part of this platform. It is a platform to help them understand the new system we are now. We all know we can't connect without using the digital, the technology we have, to get things done. So, BizTransform is here to help any delegates, any potential business owners. They would never regret being part of this platform. It is a way to go for everyone to move to the next level.
We want to have a situation whereby we are We're having this kind of workshop all over the country concurrently on a weekly basis. That's our ultimate target, because we're here to solve the problems, and we think we have the ability, and with the necessary support, we can be able to get it right in no time.
The idea is that apart from those who are business owner, we actually intend inviting member of the diplomatic community, captain of industry, multilateral organization like the World Bank, the EU. They ought to have been here so that they will see what we can do, what we are doing here, and how they can partner with us in those areas. So in future, we make sure that they all partner with us in this area.
Additionally, I would like to say this initiative is in line with the National Digital Policing Strategy on Digital Economy, e-governance plan, 21st century drive to have digital inclusion. We're complementing what government has identified, government and international development partners have identified, to have a knowledge-based economy where you have a prosperous MSMEs as well as individuals, skilled individuals that will not just be able to offer their services within their domain, but beyond their domain.